Welcome back to Down to the Wire podcast. My name is Kylor Plunk, your host, and today I'm here with a very special guest, Coach Walk. Coach Walk is the varsity girls head coach here at St. Genevieve High School for the girls basketball team.
Hey, I'm doing good. Thank you for having me.
How long have you been the SGMS PE teacher here at St. Genevieve Middle School?
So this is and I have to think back because it's been a minute, my 19th year here teaching, my 18th year here. And I actually started off as a science teacher in the middle school before I became the PE teacher. So I've been a PE teacher for however long that is. But yeah, St. Gen is a great school district to be at.
Well, that's new information to me. I didn't know that you used to work as a science teacher. That's pretty cool. How long have you been the varsity coach here for St. Gen High School for the girls basketball team?
Yes. So my very first year, I walked into the office with Dr. Stewart, who was a superintendent at the time, and basically he asked me what I would coach, and I said, anything you need me to coach. So I ended up coaching 3 sports that year. I started off just doing middle school basketball, but then I transitioned into the varsity coach after 5 years.
Is coaching basketball something that you wanted to do, or how did you get this opportunity?
Yeah, so a little bit of background. My dad, he was my coach growing up, so I've been around basketball, since I could walk, basically. He was my coach in high school. Later on, he went to coach at the college level. So my dad was a coach, and he coached for over 30 years, and so that was my inspiration to get into teaching and to coaching.
Especially having that role model for you was something that could guide you and kind of build your foundation for what you have came to do here at St. Gen High School.
Right. I learned a lot.
So did you attend the St. Gen High School growing up, or where did you go to school at?
No, I'm not originally from here. I'm originally from Southeast Missouri, close to the Boot Hill. But after my first year of teaching at South Pemiscot, which is 10 miles north of the Arkansas border, I was able to get a job here, like I said, as a science teacher, and have been here ever since.
What is your coaching philosophy, and what do you try to install into your girls each day at practice?
I think the biggest thing is, I love the game of basketball. I want to teach them about basketball, obviously, but at the end of the day, I'm also trying to make them better human beings and to be able to go out into the real world and handle real life things that happen every day. So yeah, I do have basketball coaching philosophies, obviously working hard, never giving up, don't give up on your teammates, come in every day with a good attitude, all of those things. But ultimately, it's about making these girls the best version of themselves once they graduate from high school and transition into adulthood, basically.
Absolutely. That's something I can agree on. I think the coaches do a good job trying to install a foundation for the athletes and trying to prepare them for things that will translate into the real world after high school.
I think that's been one of the most rewarding things is when having girls that I coached, from freshman to sophomore, junior, senior year, and they graduated, and I still talk to them, or if I see them outside of, obviously school, but in the streets or whatever, at Walmart, and I'm still able to have conversations with them and keep up with them and see where their life has taken them. And that is so rewarding for me to see the progress and the accomplishments that they've made so far.
What are some goals that you have set out for yourself or your team in the past, and did you achieve them?
Yeah, obviously a district championship, that's something that's missing. 1974 was the last and only time that has been done here at St. Gen. So it's definitely one of those things on my list that I have wanted to do and still would like to do. Regular season conference champs, that was on the list. And I would say probably, winning the conference champion. I mean, those big time things, those are obviously a coach's dream to win those things. But, you just got to take what the season gives you.
How do you help your players stay confident after maybe a tough game or just being in a little slump?
I think that's a question that a lot of coaches struggle with, including myself. Everybody is different. Everybody takes defeat, or everyone handles situations differently. So it's up to me to find that way that I can connect with an individual girl. And sometimes it takes a little bit, but you just have to find what keeps them moving in the right direction instead of going backwards. And I am not the greatest, obviously. It's challenging, and again, it takes time to build that relationship, to know what's going to work. And sometimes I don't say the right things, or I think this is the right approach and it's not. So it is really a lot of trial and error too. But it's just getting to know the girls and finding out what works best for them.
Absolutely, and that's something that, as a coach, you have to take into consideration with new girls coming in each year, and just try and get to know them as, students first, and then better them as athletes from there.
One thing that has helped is being the middle school PE coach. I have seen these girls, so when I do get them in high school, I do have some background on them. So I try to build those relationships while they're in PE and middle school, and continue to carry that on, even though I am a completely different person than I am in PE than when I'm coaching. So sometimes they're like, who is this? Who is this new person? Who's this coach? But yeah, I do try to build those relationships with them early on, so that way I know what's coming up for me the next couple of years.
Yeah, that's pretty cool that you kind of have that head start. It's something that I didn't really realize, but can definitely be beneficial for you to get to know those girls before they even, get to know you as a coach.
And then the downfall of that is, now I was in middle school with them. I saw them every day. Now as their coach, not like it's not during basketball season, I don't see them, right? Because I'm not up here. I'm not in the hallways. I'm not down the hall, whatever it may be. So that part is also a downfall of being in the middle school. So it has its bonuses and, ups and downs.
Yes, I agree, and the girls can almost look at you in a different way, just as a coaching perspective. Next question I have for you is, what are some challenges you are facing this year with a much younger group than previous years, and how are you kind of dealing with that?
Yeah, well, you said it, younger group, and with the youngness of them, there is, the challenges are, stepping up, finding who our leaders are, and just playing at the varsity level for 4 quarters. Some of these girls did get varsity time last year, but it wasn't on them only to do what needs to be done. And that is a huge transition, to go from JV to varsity. And it takes time, and we have to remember that. It's a process. It's not a sprint. It is a long journey, and it's going to take us time. And so we have to remember to give ourselves grace and stay as positive as we can be, myself included, and just know that if we stay the course, that this will pay off. Maybe not this year, but we will continue to see progress if we stay the course.
Well, like I said, with a much younger group this year, is there a specific style of play there you're looking for, whether it's pushing the pace or maybe defensive-minded?
I haven't really figured that one out yet. Obviously, I like to play a faster-paced game, and that's something that we do work on in practice every day. Is it maybe what we'll continue to do, or what will work best by the end of the season? I really don't have an answer for you right now on that one, so to be determined.
What are some things that you try and emphasize each day at practice?
Emphasize and practice. Yeah, you practice how you play.
Absolutely.
So if you are not down on defense, because I've been harping on them recently about this, bending at the knee, being down in the athletic stance. Because if you're practicing this way, it translates into a game. So that's definitely probably on the top of my list. Going hard, being a good teammate, being coachable, and, continuing to believe in what we're here for. I think those are probably my things, yeah.
Well, with a much younger group this year, as we talked about a couple times now, is there any expectations that you have kind of set for your girls besides just coming in with a positive attitude?
No. The expectation is to get better. and to continue to play better as a team. And okay, so as far as expectations, I don't know that I have I want to win this many games, or we should be competing in championships. I don't have any of those. My expectation for this season is to continue to progress together as a team, and I don't really have any big expectations as far as wins and losses or competing in, championship type games. I will say that we are really focusing on the journey this season and learning how to play in these varsity type ball games and celebrating the small things. Yeah. So I can't really say that my expectations are this, and this. It's really about the process at this point.
Yeah, and once again, very young team. Like you said, expectations haven't really been set. Just hopefully it'll pay off in the long run for you ladies. Just coming in every day to practice with an open mind, good attitude, and just being consistent and wanting to get better as a team. Now I just have a couple fun questions for you. What would be your pump-up snack or drink before a game?
I don't really, because obviously I played basketball. I don't remember really having anything specific. I can tell you as a coach, though, I have my Diet Coke or Diet Dr. Pepper and a bag of popcorn. Like, that's basketball to me. Like, it's one of my favorite things. But yeah, no, I don't really know that I had anything specific as far as pump up. I know I listened to music. I don't remember what song or whatever, but it was definitely probably Jock Jams. For those of you that are old enough to remember what Jock Jams is. Okay.
That was actually my next question. If you could have a theme song, what would it be?
My theme song. Yeah, a theme song. Definitely something probably that's not appropriate for school. I do like...
They play the songs anyways.
Oh, I know, yeah. Some type of rap song probably. Maybe something by Usher, the Yin Yang Twins. I don't know. Those are pretty good songs. Okay.
Well, that's all the questions I have for you today. I appreciate you coming in for the podcast, and good luck on the rest of your season. Thank you.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate it.